Welcome back to another Worthless Mutts here with a Dognuttery in Canada segment. We're going to discuss some various Dognuttery that has happened in Toronto either during this present day or in the past. Some things I've been able to find. First up, we have Manitoba Mountie suing RCMP over police dog attack. It says, again, it doesn't matter what kind of dog you are or who you are, dogs will attack you. Manitoba Mountie is suing RCMP after he claims he was bitten multiple times by a police dog during arrests. He's saying he's been a constable for over 14 years, but now he's looking to take his employer to court. Again, this is a guy that's been serving the country for over 14 years, and again, that doesn't matter to dogs. It doesn't matter. According to a statement of claim filed in Manitoba's Court of King's Bench early last week, Metzler was on duty helping with an arrest of a suspect at a home in the RM of Riccott on March 25th, 2021. While he was getting out of his police car, the claim alleges Metzler was attacked by an RCMP police dog that bit multiple times on the right and left leg. So this guy was so it looked like he was going to make an arrest for some business, and the police dog bit this guy. Man, that's how dumb, again, this is how dumb dogs are, and we continue to use them. Like, they're so dumb. Like, the dogs are dumb. They're dumb. And, man. They claim the dog was not properly leashed and had been left to wander when it attacked him in an aggressive manner. Again, doesn't matter how you train these dogs, who, when, what, where. They all attack. They even attack their owners, the hands that feed them. And people want to say these are man's best friend, but they're so stupid. God damn. In Hamilton, Ontario, the police are charging a woman after 11 people were injured in a dog attack. It says the victims have injuries that range from minor to serious, including 2 that will require surgery. Man's best friend for you. Having to attack 11 people. Man's best friend. I guarantee this dog was socialized, but still had to go and attack 11 people. Police say in the release that they were called to the restaurant shortly after 7 p.m. Thursday, found a chaotic scene including numerous dog attack victims. 11 of them. And none of them were strapped. Maybe they were strapped, but again, they're dog lovers. They don't want to hurt a dog, but they allow the dog to hurt them. Dumbass dog people. They allege the 32-year-old suspect encouraged the dog to attack. Police say when the dog continued to be aggressive, they shocked it with a conductive energy weapon and it died. Wow. Wow. They shocked it with a conductive energy weapon and the worthless mutt died. They say the woman, who has not been named, has been charged with 6 counts of criminal negligence, cause of bodily harm, 4 counts of utter threats to cause death or bodily harm, and 1 account assault with a weapon. If these things are weapons and they're deadly, they cause harm, Why have them? Why is there a green light to continue to have them in restaurants, in our streets, in our homes? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. This time in Quebec, dog attack victims say Quebec law should be stricter. 3 years almost to the day after it came into effect, Bill 128, which regulates dogs deemed dangerous in Quebec, continues to divide opinion. It's the same Dognuttery everywhere. It's everywhere. And I'm telling you, until we put these dogs down, every single one of them, this problem is only going to get worse and it's only going to stay afloat. It's like there's a problem. You know what the problem is. The problem is hurting people, but yet you don't want to eliminate the problem. It's dog culture. It's for stupid people. You got to be stupid. Well, I'm saying that a lot, but come on. Story after story. A lot of these dog people are stupid. They are. They're not intelligent. They're not smart. They probably are smart in other areas, but man, if you're going to own a dog and have it attack people, your children, attack yourself, you're going to pet a strange pit bull, you're going to get mauled for it, I'm sorry, you're an idiot. You're still an idiot. They said, while those who have a big heart for worthless mutts deploy it, the victims of dog attacks would have liked it to be more severe. Again, we got to eliminate them. Can't just dance around it. No, I want it banned. No. You eliminate them. This protest to have these things banned is what's keeping them around. You gotta protest to have these things eliminated. So the banning thing doesn't work. Again, they even have these things, these bills, these laws, regulations, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Then we have victims complaining because these things don't work. You got to eliminate them all. Every single one of them. Every one of them. So pretty much this article is just about people in Quebec wanting stricter laws. I'm guaranteeing it's about bully breeds. After people have been getting hurt and killed, and their cry has been falling on deaf ears, and nothing's happening. This ugly thing. This is ugly, man. I'm sorry, but this thing is ugly. Oh, good. Oh, man, that's ugly. I'm not just saying that. It's ugly. They say victims of attacks compare a dangerous dog to a loaded gun that you don't know when you'll pull the trigger. The sentences are not nearly as severe, though. And it's true. And I would not compare a worthless mutt to a gun. It's two different things. Two different things. Owner of 3 dogs that fatally attacked woman in June charged under Calgary bylaw. The dog nut of the 3 worthless mutts that fatally attacked the Calgary woman in June have been jointly charged with 12 offenses under the responsible pet ownership bylaw, the city said Wednesday. Police were called into the northwest community of Capitol Hill on the afternoon of June 5th for the reports of an 86-year-old woman being attacked by 3 dogs. And again, it doesn't, I remember this story, but again, it doesn't matter how old you are, what you do, good or bad, police or not, these things, whatever breed you want to call it, they're going to kill you. If they're going to attack you, they're attacking you to kill you. And I think, again, sending these specifically pit bull nutters into prison is a slap on the wrist. It's not enough. Because you're sending in slobs. These are slobs. Good for nothing slobs to prison. And chances are in prison there are going to be more pit nutters in there. So you're pretty much sending these slobs to hang with other pit nutters, to get free meals and all that, and to live, I don't know, to live maybe peacefully in cages. Just like dogs. So this is not a punishment. Look at this guy on his, oh man. This is not a punishment. Sending these dog nuts to prison, jail is not a punishment. If their dogs kill someone, put them to death. If their dogs, severely hurt someone, where they need surgery, put them to death. If they allow these dogs to kill their own children, put them to death. Because again, they're the ones causing this 86-year-old woman to die. They're causing children to die, babies to die. And to say, oh, you're a little harsh for wanting death for these dog nuts. No. They didn't need a dog. Did this guy really need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dogs? Does he really need 5 dogs? And this guy knows what they're capable of doing. He knows. Why didn't he get 5 Chihuahua dogs? Because he knows that these things are dangerous. He chose them. The dogs didn't choose him. He chose the dogs. He chose to feed them. And he chose to... What is this shit? To do this crap with them. Therefore, if his dogs kill someone, he should be put to death. But it's Canada, so... 3-year-old boy attacked by dog while trick-or-treating in Winnipeg. Again, doesn't matter how old you are. Owner ticketed for fail to license dog. Keep vaccination up to date. Animal services say. Okay, and I think, sure, but there's a bigger problem here. These things happen so often to little children like this. 3 years old. All this guy wanted was candy. To sport around in his costume. Get some candy. Go home. Look at it all. Take pictures. For the next few weeks, eat candy. Sneak in some candy. Ask for some candy. But nope. Instead, this child is scarred for life, pretty much. Because he was attacked by some dog nuts worthless mutt. A Winnipeg couple are asking dog owners who give out candy on Halloween to make sure their pets are kept away from kids. Again, I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I survived trick-or-treating. I went trick-or-treating as a youngster. I'm not sure how I did it and not get attacked. I remember there was a day, man, I went everywhere, man. And I can't believe I did not get attacked by a dog. I don't know how it happened. I don't know if, man. It's not the monsters we're worried about on Halloween. It's not the scary stuff like witches and little creepy things on Halloween. we got to worry about. It's not the treat. It's not the trick. It's dogs that we now have to worry about. Dogs. It's not about getting your house TP'd or egged. It's dogs that we have to worry about on Halloween now. It's not about strangers. It's about dogs. Dogs attacking and trying to kill a 3-year-old that is just trying to have fun on one day of the year, going out, dressing up, like whatever. But now we have to worry and deal with dogs. Dogs are worse than monsters. That's why I can't even call dogs monsters, because dogs are worse than monsters. They are worse than monsters. Some monsters can be good. Some monsters are neither. Some monsters are cool. But dogs are on another level. Another level. In this world, there is no monster, no other creature that attacks and kills children more than dogs. You cannot find a monster out there. Not under the bed, not in the closet. But the man's best friend, the fur baby. This is what is haunting, literally killing children. Children being afraid of the dark. Yeah, kind of wave at that. Afraid of sleeping on their own, you kind of wave at that. But dogs. Again, all you have to do is nothing. And this thing is going to attack and kill you. They say, I noticed my son, who's 3, being dragged across the driveway by this giant, worthless mutt. Man. Again, it's not monsters that we have to worry about. It's not creepy crawlies, not these scary stories or these scary movies. Dogs are by far worse than monsters. They're worse than scary movies. They are the worst. Because again, nothing kills children more than dogs. Nothing. Nothing. Here are some dog attacks in Canada. We're just going to look at the ages again. We're going to look at the ages of these fatalities. And we have 6, 3 years old, 6, some dog nut again on Facebook, was trying to say huskies don't attack kids. Dog nuts are saying huskies don't attack kids. Huskies are this and that. But a pack of huskies killed a 6-year-old. I showed her the information, and yet she's been yet to answer back. It's funny. 52, 12. You show them the truth and the facts, they're gone. They don't answer back. They're done. But if they do again, they're just going to insult you, talk about things that are irrelevant. They're not even going to acknowledge what you showed. Again, dog nuts are just stupid. 5, 20 months, 6 or 7 years old, 5 years old, 5 years old, 3 years old, 3, 46. You got 3 years old, 37, 5 years old, 3 months, 9 years old, 3 years old, 3 years old, 3 years old, 5 years old, 17 months years old, 4 years old, 4 years old, 46 years old. Oh my goodness. A lot of youngins, man. A lot of youngins killed by man's best friend. We have less than 1 month, 8 years, 11 years old, 17 months years old, 22, 23 years old, 6 years old, 3 years old again. We just spoke about the 3-year-old being attacked. Again, the dog didn't just drag the child to just chew him up. No, the dog dragged it to kill it. 5 years old, 3 years old, 3, 6, 8 years old. These are 2 people, 45 years old and a 10 years old. We see much, but they're attacked by sled dogs while picking berries during a family outing. Along with them was Gauntlet's 49-year-old common law husband and an 8-year-old boy, both of whom survived. 7 of the 8 dogs were euthanized. Come on. They were likely left on the island for summer by their owners, a common practice for Inuit in the area. Again, it doesn't matter where these dogs are from, who owns them. This is what happens. I'm sorry, but these people are still stupid. I don't care. Man, how long ago was this? This was 1998. So apparently they leave dogs. I gotta look this up. So they leave dogs on an island for the summer. Man, oh man. 8 years, 3 years old, 2 years old. You have 2, 5. After 2000. Still pretty young, 4 years old, 3 years old, 3 years old, 77 years old, 3 years old, 2 years old, 5 years old, 5 years old, 1 year old. In modern day, we have 10 years old, 4, 3 weeks. My gosh. Newborn, probably just a day. Wait, the baby died en route to a hospital after being attacked by the family dog in his home. It was in Alberta. 7, 10 years old, 4, 22 years old. Man, there's a lot of, I guess there's stray dogs up north in Canada. Stray dogs. There's 78 years old, 4 years old. And then they say the 4-year-old was killed by a dog, and none of it. The dog, come on, move. Okay, go away. Mauled the girl who died on their arrival to the hospital. The dog had not been tied up properly. Again, it doesn't matter if the dog's tied up properly or not. That doesn't matter. 55, 24, 6, 49, 50, 2 years old. In 2020, 2022, we have 38 years old. 17 years old, 86. Still. A lot of babies, man. A lot of babies killed by dogs. Man. Oh, man. Wow. There's a lot of things I gotta look up, man. There's a lot of things I have to learn regarding these worthless mutts in Canada. For the Dognuttery in Canada is real. But lucky enough, at least, I'm here to shine the light on these worthless mutts in this horrendous dog culture that is taking part in Canada. We're going to there for now. This is another Worthless Mutts, Gore the Dog Butcher. And remember, it's okay to hate dogs.